Long before a puppy is capable of doing anything significant in the field, in terms of hunting the cover and pointing birds, it is important to get him out and take him for walks. In fact, in my opinion, there is a window within the first 6 months where some kinds of work can be accomplished more profoundly than at any other time in a dog's life. Taking a little pup for walks is very important. Don't worry about birds right away. And forget about shooting. Just take the pup for short walks as many times in the week as you are able. With a young pup that has never been in the field before, remember that everything is new. Use some common sense. Wait for a nice day and go to a nice flat, mowed field for its first few walks. Keeping the sessions short is important. Several people I know keep 2 littermates so they can keep each other company. Others just happen to have 2 pups at the same time. Whatever the reason that someone might have more than 1 pup of comparable age, I would recommend that they be run one at a time. It is tempting, in the effort to save time, to run both together. The problem is that they often play and pay more attention to each other than to you. It is important that the pup pay attention to you. At 4 months old, even pups out of the biggest, craziest running parents have no inclinations other than to stay with you as you walk. Pups are afraid to be too far away from you at this age. Let's take advantage of that for as long as we can. Taking pups for walks throughout their puppyhood is, I firmly believe, an important factor in that dog choosing to stay right with you in his adulthood too. And if a dog raised properly does begin to run off or not handle later, it is much easier to bring it back in line. With dogs out of big running stock, walking young pups is essential. Like some of the indoor sessions described in previous installments of this column, an important aspect of very early fieldwork is to establish the routine where you are the trainer and the pup is the pupil. You are not just taking a stroll in a field with a pup tagging along. Though you are limited in what you can do, you are still training. Most every pup wants to play its first few times out, and you are the only one to play with. Frequently, the pup will try everything in its power to get you to stop and play, which is the reason people always seem to be tripping over pups. He is trying to stop you to play the only way he knows how. The first lesson for the pup, therefore, is that no one plays with him in the field. The trainer must walk along, step over or around, and keep walking. Pup must learn to find other amusements. All of these early lessons are done silently, for reasons that will be explained in a moment. The first few times out, walk at a slow and steady pace. When the pup is getting comfortable in this new, enriched environment and is beginning to explore, it is time to teach him to keep an eye on you and to stay forward. Whenever the pup gets behind you, pick up the pace and walk away from him. He will come a-runnin', believe me. Once again, say nothing. The pup must learn to keep an eye on where you are. Once he regains the front, return the pace to slow and steady again. If he is exploring something out front, you can slow the pace even further to allow this. I remember a puppy that had been walked this way for 2 weeks. The pup lay down and began wrestling with and chewing on a cornstalk. As I walked toward him, he continued, but as I went to walk past him, he dragged that cornstalk 30 yards ahead and began playing with it again. This was repeated 2 more times. He wanted to play with that cornstalk, but would not do it behind me. The next step in putting a forward pattern on a young pup is to adopt a similar strategy when the pup hangs out to the sides. If the pup is straight to the right, for example, you turn slightly left, away from the pup, and pick up the pace. This puts him behind you again, and once again, when he sees you walking away, he will come running. This time, however, when you see him coming, turn back to the right, so he does not come from straight behind you. When the pup understands what you want of him and is staying forward fairly well, add some turns. Let him know with a hup, or another command of your choosing, that you are turning. Once the pup has the hang of this, move to heavier cover and use your voice more to guide him when he cannot see you. All of this builds trust between you and the pup that he will carry a long way into the future. Reprinted with permission from The Check Cord by Dave Hughes, 2005. The Upland Almanac, Summer 2005. 2005 by Dave Hughes.